Hello everybody, it's Flesson19 and welcome to my updated version of my top 10 kingdom policies that I look to take when I first create a kingdom. Getting them right away is really important since overriding your vassals can cost you an exorbitant amount. In the late game, as much as 4,000 influence to override them. So getting them quickly is really important. I know this list will be somewhat subjective and situational as you do not know what you need when you first create a kingdom. So is loyalty a problem? Is money a problem? You won't really know that until you create your kingdom. So this can vary, but this can also be a guide to help you along the way. When you first create your kingdom, you get 4 policies to choose from. So looking at this top 10 list, you can kind of look at what do you need to specialize in. Now, some things will not be on this list as they are not working and I have tested them. So there were some policies that I wanted to include, but I didn't. So without further ado, here is my top 10. Number 10, castle charters. Castle upgrade costs are reduced by 20%, and that is it. While not great, the one thing about it, it has no negatives. So if you own castles, which normally take longer to upgrade than towns, it can help you just a little bit quicker to get it done. Number 9, serfdom. Villages grant 0.2 influence per day to the owner clan. Towns gain 1 security, but lose 1 militia per day. So you're going to gain normally 0.4, 0.6 influence a day. Your towns will also gain 1 security today, and all you're going to lose is 1 militia. And that is easily offset by a governor. Magistrates. Town security is increased by 1 per day. Town taxes are reduced by 5%. That 5% is not a ton, but if you are having a problem with security, this is a great little policy to take to help you out in that regard. Number 7, tribunes of the people. Towns taxes paid to the ruler are reduced by 5%. Town loyalty is increased by 1 per day. Changes made to town loyalty, where if you are not the same culture, you lose 3 per day. That little 5% is not that big of a deal compared to increasing that 1 loyalty. And loyalty is so important right now when it comes to so many towns going rebellious. Number 6, royal commissions. The influence cost of creating an army is reduced by 30%. Armies led by the ruler earn cohesion at 30% less cost. Armies led by non-ruler nobles cost 10% more. So it will cost you less to create an army. It will cost you less influence to get the cohesion back. And everybody else it'll cost 10% more. So it's a win-win. You're not going to let them gain all kinds of influence. They're going to have to spend more, but it's going to cost you a lot less. Number 5, noble retinues. Tier 5 plus clans lose 1 influence per day, and the party size of their leaders is increased by 40. Now, the key is you do need to be clan tier 5. So that's going to take a little bit longer. And for people that are clan tier 4, they might not want to grab this right away. Although, when you do get clan tier 5, it's something you'll want to make sure that you have. So getting it done before you get clan tier 5, when the cost to override your vassals is still low, is really important to get done. Number 4, royal privilege. For kingdom decisions, the influence cost of the ruler overriding the popular decision outcome is reduced by 20%. I think it's enough said right there. As I said earlier in the video, when you get to the extreme late game and you have a ton of vassals, to override them can cost thousands of influence. and I've had it as high as 4,000 to override them. When you have a 4,000 influence to go ahead and override them, if you can get it for 800 less, that is a pretty big deal. It is something I always want to make sure, because if I want to declare peace or I really want to go to war, I don't want that influence cost holding me back. Number 3, Sacred Majesty. Ruler clans earn 3 influence per day. Non-ruler clans lose 0.5 influence per day. When you first make your kingdom, the most important thing you really want to get is influence. The quicker you can get the influence, the faster you can get these policies enacted before they start costing you to override your vassals. So it's going to help you out, but it's also going to make sure that those other clans don't earn it as fast to have as much influence to keep messing with your kingdom decisions. Number 2, forgiveness of debts. Settlement loyalty is increased by 2 per day. Settlement production is reduced by 5%. So you're not going to lose much production, but gaining 2 loyalty is absolutely amazing when it comes to having fiefs that are not the same culture as you. When you tandem that with the other policy that gives you +1, that means you have negated the cultural -3 penalty for having a fief of a different culture than yourself. That is something I always look to take to go ahead and help out to keep rebellions at bay. Number 1, Royal Guard. Ruler party size is increased by 60. Non-ruler clans lose 0.2 influence per day. It's virtually no influence whether you want your other clans to have influence or not. It's minuscule. But to gain 60 party size immediately at any clan tier for yourself is, in my opinion, the number 1 perk you should always take. Those are my top 10 that are currently working in the game right now. If you have one that you like, let me know which one it is and why you like it. As I said, some of them are not working properly or working at all, and that is why I may not have included them. Until next time, take care, and thanks for watching.